is Monkupe and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you love it, I hope you enjoy, and I hope we get to grow together in Christ. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So welcome to a new video, guys. In today's video, it'll be broken into two parts, which is mainly talking about fear and believing in yourself and chasing away the self doubt that Satan puts in us. So, yeah, I'll be sharing like a story on how I overcame fear. I don't know if it will help you, but I hope it does. And I'll also share what I know about fear and how to overcome it in Christ. So let's get inside the video. Yeah. so um so in my previous video I did speak about my institution and how I finished my um, diploma and stuff, right? So now, by the grace of God, I got a job. I got a job. Yeah, I didn't struggle, Shem. I didn't struggle because I got a job in September. Thank Jesus. Thank God. I didn't struggle. I actually fasted for the job and I got it. Right. So first day of work, I arrive, I'm so happy. And then I think after like 2 days, if not 3 days, I'm not so sure. Um, the HR was asking that, oh, we can't verify your diploma. We've been trying to verify your diploma. So when they hired me, because they were in a hurry, they didn't verify everything. They said we'll hire you on the basis that everything is verified. You're gonna sign the contract, but we just want to verify everything. You will start, and then if everything is fine, we'll just continue because we want you to start now. So yeah, so I went to work and they were like, we cannot verify your diploma. Guys, I was so scared. I was scared. So and mind you, I was supposed to be graduating in September, but I didn't graduate because I don't know what VUT did. I got my results in like June, but they were just not updating my academic record and they were not doing anything. So my things were stuck. So now the HR lady calls me and she's like, we cannot verify your diploma. And when actually on my academic record, it doesn't show that like this person has completed the diploma. So no, I don't know what to do. I tried to call the institution, what's going on. I think I even went to school and asked what's going on. They were like, no, we are still busy. Please be patient. Yo, guys. And like the HR lady calls again and she's like, the HR lady calls again and she's like, what's going on? I don't have answers. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with my institution. So I start panicking, right? I remember I went to the bathroom and I cried. Yo, I was scared. I was afraid that I think I'm gonna lose this job because, like, if they can't prove it, and it's not even their fault. It's my institution's fault that I'm gonna lose the job because of them, because they didn't work on time. I don't know what was going on. What was the process? They kept on saying, "Hey, they are being audited." Hey, they kept on giving like a lot of excuses, and I was so scared. I was like, I think my job is gonna go away. I was scared. And then like I remember one time I went to the bathroom and I cried because I was like, I think I'm leaving this place. I was so scared. I even called my sister. I was crying because I was like, yo, I'm leaving this place. I don't know what's going on. Are they gonna fire me or what? But I was afraid. But in my panic and in my fear, I remembered this verse. This is what helped me. I'll just read it to you guys. So that's Joshua 1, verse 9. And it says, remember that I have commanded you to be determined and confident. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go. So this made me to like calm down. I kept on reciting it that, you know what? God is with me. God is with me. And he will not place me here if he's not gonna be with me. And guess what? The HR lady was like, I think the following day I explained to her that, I've been calling them when everyone went to school, they saying they're gonna fix it. And the HR lady was like, you know what, it's okay, don't panic, it's okay, we'll wait for you. And mind you, I only got that certificate. My papers were only correct in February the following year, but the whole 3 months I worked, I only had that fear in I only had that crisis when I started the contract. So I was so scared, but this word comforted me. So I just want to speak on like fear. So when you're scared of anything, whether it's a job, like my situation, or whatever is making you worry or be scared or anxious, just recite this verses. Joshua 1 verse 9. Be confident in the Lord, do not fear, because everywhere you are, God goes with you, and if he placed you there, then he will be with you. So if you're scared that, hey, this is going on, I don't know what's going to happen, just believe and know that God is with you, and do not be afraid. Also, pray about it. Pray about it. I think in this verse I'll be reciting a lot of Philippians 4 verse 6. That, let me check it to verify if that's, I don't wanna say wrong things. Yeah, guys. Hi, Bo. Look at the Bible I'm using. Yo. This is so awkward, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I guess we'll read like this. It's my sister's Bible. It says, "Don't worry about anything, but in all your prayers, ask God for what you need. Always asking Him with a thankful heart." So this is good news. So when you're afraid, just also pray about it. Speak to God about it. I also did the same thing. I prayed about it. I was like, you know what? I'm so scared. So that will ease your fears. Also, I think the one thing that Christians do, we don't pray. We just worry. We just take all this burden to ourselves. Whether you're anxious about anything, we get to like carry the burden on ourselves. We don't kneel down and talk to God and say, God, please take care of it. So that's the one thing that you do when you're afraid. Pray about it. Recite these verses. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Say that as a way, as a way of affirmation. Even when you wake up during the day, remind yourself, God is with me. God is with me. God is with me. I will not be afraid because I'm who? I am God's child. So also with fear, one of my favorite quotes, it says, "Do not be." What does it say? It says, "We have nothing to fear for, lest we forget what the Lord has done for us." So one thing that will also help you when you're scared of something, whether the future or whatever is going on, just write on how God, write maybe 3 things or 5 things or one thing daily that the Lord did this for me. The Lord did this for me. Therefore, in this situation, He will not fail. The Lord did this for me. Therefore, in this situation, I will not fail. Therefore, in this situation, God is going to be with me. The same God that did this last year, He will be with me, yeah, in whatever I'm going through, or what I am afraid of. So reminding yourself of what God has done will also ease down the fear and will help you trust in God. Because the moment you are afraid, then Satan rejoices, because you'll then be worried, you'll have no peace. So just try by all means to recite the verses. And also one of my favorite verse, it's not my favorite verse, but the verse says, "Do not worry." No, not that one. I just read this one. It says, why am I forgetting? It was in my mind right now. The verse that says, "Do not worry about anything, for tomorrow shall take care of itself." Yes, that's the verse. So just live in the moment and not worry about tomorrow. What's going to happen tomorrow? Am I going to eat tomorrow? Am I going to have this tomorrow? What if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? Just live for today, be present for today. Even the Lord's Prayer says, "Give us this day our daily bread." So the one thing that we do mostly as Christians is to worry about tomorrow, while we're supposed to live in the present and not worry about how tomorrow will take care of itself, because God will take care of itself. So the thing about fear is that when you start being scared, you carry these burdens on your own, where else you're not supposed to carry them, because God says, "Don't worry about tomorrow. Do not worry about tomorrow." So yeah, also, I mean, we can also read like we can also speak about a lot of Bible stories. We see how David conquered Goliath. We see how God provided for Hagar when her son was thirsty and she didn't know what to do, and God said to him, "Do not be afraid." So remind yourself of those stories, those Bible scriptures, and therefore that will ease you into your fears. So spend time with God. Also, it's very important that you spend time with God, for God will ease your fears. So that's how I got over the fear. So in conclusion, just pray about it. Recite daily that do not be afraid. God is with me. Do not be afraid. God is with me. Remember, like Bible stories where God was with Hagar, David. Just having that in your mind really helps you, and keep telling yourself that I should not worry about tomorrow because I'm God's favorite child and God will provide for tomorrow. The fact that He provided for today, He will do tomorrow. So, yeah, just do that. I think that's what's going to help you. Also, like, please use the privilege of prayer. Please use that privilege as a child of God, because that's what's going to help you. That's what's going to help you calm down. Um, Yes, second part of the video. So fast forward, I start working, right? I'm no longer stressed about, hey, this job, who will it be mine? All those worries that I had. Now I face another obstacle, which is I start feeling like, yo, when they teach me the way that I'm supposed to do, I start feeling like, am I capable? Will I be able to do it? I don't think I'm capable. I start comparing myself with the person around me, that, oh, she has this and I have a lower qualification, she has this and I have a lower qualification, will I be able to do it, will I make mistakes, that self kind of doubt. And what still helped me, this knowing this knowing this helped me, because I remember the verse, Philippians 4:13 says, I remember that verse that says, Philippians 4 verse 13 says, I can do all things through Christ the Lord who gives me strength. And when I remember that verse, that fear came out, because I found myself and I was like, you know what? I can do all things through Christ the Lord. So this thing that they're teaching me here, I will be able to do it. God placed me here. And so therefore, I will be able to do it. So I just kept on, like, every time I felt like I can't do it, I said to myself, I can do all things through Christ the Lord. I can do all things through Christ the Lord. So if you're in a position, or in a new position, or something is going on in your life that you're studying and you think you can't do it, just remember that if God placed you there and you invited Him in that thing, do not give up, because you can really do it through God who gives you strength. So you're a child of God. Remember that. I think in this video, one thing you should remember is that you're a child of God. God is with you. Do not be afraid, and you can do it. So I think just reciting that and affirming that, you know what, I can do this. I can do this through Christ who gives me strength. Also, like, dwell on this thing, dwell on this, the stories that I hear. God didn't write these things for fun. Hey, remember Moses also, when he was supposed to lead out the Israelites, he was scared. He thought he didn't have the capabilities, but God was with him and he was able to lead them out of Egypt. So just remember that. Don't feel, if you feel worthless, speak to God again. Prayer. Abuse that privilege of prayer. Talk to God and tell Him, oh God, I doubt myself. I think I can't do this. Pray about it. I know sometimes when someone says, there was a time in my life, this is so irrelevant. There was a time in my life where I was struggling to forgive someone. Maybe I'll do a video about that. I don't know. And someone just said, oh, pray about it. Sometimes when someone says just pray about it, it seems like, what will prayer do for me? But trust me, you pray about it. If you have doubts, just pray about it. If you feel like you're incapable, just pray about it. And dwell on this thing. Read the word here, because this thing here is the one, the scriptures inside this are the ones that are going to help you to motivate and make you feel like, you know what, I can do it. I'll be able to do it. If Christ was able to help so and so, if Christ was able to help so and so, who am I? I'm His child. He'll be able to help me. So yeah, I think that's all for the video. It's a short video. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy. Please comment on how you got to overcome fear. Maybe, I don't know, you can help another person. Please comment. And if you got until the end of the video this far, please leave it heart for me, or a flower. Thank you for watching. Bye.